With the growth of social media and online church, it's led to pastors over the globe to gain mass followings, all with the goal of spreading the name of Jesus. But it's often found these people under an intense spotlight, sometimes for better, and then other times for a little bit worse. But what exactly makes a celebrity pastor? Celebrity pastors often have a combination of charisma, excellent communication skills, and a compelling message that resonates with a wide audience, which is actually pretty great. Until it's not.
Carl Lentz, who was once a rock star pastor, is opening up about his cheating scandal.
World-renowned Dallas pastor T.D. Jakes is named in a federal lawsuit against musician Sean Diddy Combs.
And no, I'm not for a second condoning everything these pastors say these pastors have done. Even the title, just celebrity, not for me. But just hear me out. On top of the leverage of speaking in front of thousands of people every week, they have social media, books. The opportunities to expand their reach beyond the pulpit has never been more accessible for anyone, really. And because of that, preachers have been able to impact the masses across whole countries and continents, spreading the name of Jesus, which is phenomenal. The ability and the skill to amplify the mission of just making Jesus known to a wide audience is great. And just being able to point people in the direction of God on a mass scale should be applauded. So, but with the spotlight usually comes a little bit of heat. Like that one, straight off the dome. English teacher would be all over that, even though I failed English, but... And these pastors often find themselves entangled in some sort of messes and can be under intense pressure to maintain a certain image while navigating their personal lives as well as their professional lives. And then due to their positions, their downfalls and shortcomings are usually let out in front of that mass audience. And these pastors are often more than just preachers. You could say they're influencers, you could say they're controversial figures, and sometimes they're even what people base their faith on. And that is the problem, because celebrity pastors aren't your pastors. It's kind of more of a problem with us. Celebrity pastors and preachers aren't all bad. I've personally been blessed by a lot of online preachers, a lot of online sermons listening to. But then if that's all you're getting in a week, that's where the problem is, because it's just going to inflate you by listening to all this. When you get to pick the topic and you can listen to whatever you want really, and these people, you don't know these people speaking into your life, and throughout the week you're just going to get deflated because you don't actually have anything that sustains you. You're just waiting to listen to the next motivational speech really. It's going to just build you up and inflate you for the week ahead. So you'll get to Sunday, you'll be like boom, online church. You'll get to Saturday, whenever you few hours are that you listen to a preach, sit there chilling, coffee, breakfast in bed, listen to the preach. Sounds quite nice the more I think about it. But nah, listen, like I said, it's not going to sustain you. It's not going to help you build a firm foundation that's built correctly and built on God. And there's a song in there somewhere, isn't there? And they should as well as be pointing you in the direction of God while you're listening to this stuff online. They should be pointing you towards a local church and a local community of people that can keep you accountable for the week ahead and help build you up and walk out that journey with you. And so you can just have a pastor and have people in your life that are further along the faith journey than you are to open up a conversation with and sit down and talk to in person. And then it's also being able to keep the person you're letting speak into your life. It's keeping them accountable and actually seeing if they practice what they preach and what they're sat up there saying in front of all these people, they actually work out or have worked out in their life. And then secondly, it just gives you somewhere to practically work out and walk out your faith with like-minded people, as we've said before. And it then gives you somewhere to serve. Instead of using God as like a dopamine rush, like I'm going to listen to this, then I'll feel good, listen to that, then I'll feel good. And then throughout the week, if someone challenges you, I'll just calls you a knobhead for being a Christian. And then you have no foundation, so you don't know what to do. And then by serving, you're taking the whole relationship between you and God away from you receiving, you getting back. And you're serving others, being the hands and feet of God and practically working out your faith and pointing people towards God. And you're not the centre of attention of the whole thing, and you're putting God back at the centre. And we can find literal Bible verses for both these topics, which I'm going to highlight. Matthew 7:15 says, "Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves. You will recognise them by their fruits." That's why you need an in-person pastor to see if they live out what they do. And then secondly, Mark 10:45 says, "For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and give his life as a ransom for many, which is highlighting that if God himself came down and died for us in human form, then at the end of the day, who are we not to help serve others? And if that's helping out with the teas and coffees on a Sunday, if that's using your gift and talents in the local church and the local church environment, you literally fill in the blank. That could be anything. That could be just helping out in any way, shape or form, and helping facilitate for people that may never have heard and may not know that they can have a relationship with God.